Alright guys, I'm here. I'm not gonna... I couldn't find my camera. I was filming yesterday our packing and cleaning, and I've just spent 20 minutes and I'm very flustered now trying to find my camera. I've obviously found it and here we are. I've got 2 people coming in the next 10 minutes too to collect some marketplace stuff, so there might be some interruptions in this video, but let's just roll with it. Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to chat about a couple of things before I get into the grocery haul. My grocery order this week, I've got a lot of out of stock, substitute, out of stock, substitute, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, substitute, out of stock, substitute, out of stock. Spoke to my beautiful click and collect lady who brings all the groceries down to the car for me. It's great. I don't have to go into the shops. I get my groceries and I come into contact with one person. It's fantastic. So if you're concerned about social distancing, people, you're just not a people person, click and collect is fantastic. I was like, have I got any groceries this week? Sarcastically. And she was like, oh my goodness, it's a mixture of both. It's a mixture of panic buying. Have we not learnt anything after 2 years? Panic buying with the toilet paper. And I'm not gonna lie, I had toilet paper on my order this week. I needed toilet paper, like I needed toilet paper, out of stock. They couldn't give me any toilet paper, none at all. And she said the other thing is that they've got people off sick or in isolation, so they can't fill the shelves. And then it's the other end as well. The distribution center have got people off in isolation and they can't pull the shelves to load the trucks. So, bit of a domino effect. I'm not letting it bother me. I'm not going to let it stress me out. I'm not going to panic buy. I'm just going to get on with what I can purchase and the things that I can do. I've got enough on my plate. I do have a video coming up on Sunday, because today's Friday, on Sunday, about my new year words, my focus, and I'm just going to keep true to that and not listen to too much things around the C word. Let's not get too hung up on that topic today. Let's turn around and look at groceries and what I got for this week. All right, so I've just hidden my personal details up the top, but as you can see, substitute, out of stock, substitute, out of stock, and then all the way up around the top as well. There's a lot more things out of stock, but in saying that, we always look at the price we paid this week. I got $15 off. Let's just move that piece of paper out the way. I got $15 off. Now for that there, you had to spend over $150. Technically, my order was over $150. They just couldn't supply me anything. There's my toilet paper that I kind of really need. Just one packet, people. Just needed one packet of toilet paper. That's all I needed, and they couldn't give it to me. Anyway, so technically I spent over $150, but my order only came to $128. I still got my $15 off, so my order came to $113.27, which I think is a great price for what I got. So much was out of stock, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm just rolling with it. And I'm actually reducing down my pantry, fridge, and freezer anyway, because we're packing and moving and I don't want to have a massive stockpile. So let's get into it. Milk. Again, nothing too crazy in my haul, out the ordinary. Panic buying this week, people. My usual milk. My kids usually get 2 liters of this. I could only get the 1. I usually buy the 24 pack. This is the only party pies they had, was this 12 pack. That was it. My lovely click and collect lady said I actually got the last packet of party pies for orders, and she said orders are going gangbusters for the past 2 days, and moving forward it is just crazy and people are buying up big. Fully support stockpiling, do not support panic buying. Cream. I got cream's great, guys. Cream, you can make sauces out of it, you can make savory dishes out of it, you can make sweet dishes out of it, you can make homemade scones out of it, you can whip the cream and put it on top of your coffee if you're kind of, I mean, there's so many options. Cream is a great staple. Butter. Butter's a great staple. I do have I think it's called Fridge Freezer Pantry Staple video on my YouTube channel, which talks about some of the basics to have. Cream is a great one to have. You could do my creamy mushroom chicken dish, chicken breast, onion, mushroom, cream, a little bit of Dijon mustard if you want to add a bit of spice to it, or salt and pepper, and then serve it on some mashed potato with some cauliflower. But with my chicken, what I'm going to do this time around is I'm going to cut them into lots of thin little strips. makes them go a bit further. And then I'm going to season them, bag them up, and then put them into the freezer. I don't have any jars left. I'm working my way through my pantry quite well, but I've got taco seasoning. So one lot will have taco seasoning on them, and then the next rub, I'm cleaning out, I've got here a homemade chili, salt and herb kind of a mixture. So I'll lightly sprinkle that on, freeze them up, and then when we're ready to eat, we can do chicken wraps for lunch, we can do chicken strips over rice and a veggie bowl. Plenty of options there for it. Greek yogurt. I'm having Greek yogurt at the moment with granola. It was out, so I grabbed this one. Here's my favorite. It's a dried fruit-free one. And then I go to my freezer fruit store and I'm slowly working my way through all of these frozen fruits. This just goes to show when my freezer's not organized, I just get too much of some things. And I love these passion fruit pulp things that are frozen to little cubes, but we don't go through a lot. And these are 2 packets. Unopened because we just finished off another packet. I got my favorite ones here, the Wicked Sisters rice pudding. I got 1 packet for me and husband 1 packet because last time I got it I was supposed to share it with him and it was too good, I didn't. So I got 2 there. Actually, I got mushrooms this week. Maybe I will do my creamy mushroom, chicken, onion, mashed potato, broccoli, beans on the side for dinner. I won't use all that chicken, so I might do like 1 taco, 1 of the chili, and then use these 2 here to do the dinners for the week with the mushrooms. I mean, fruit's pretty stock standard. Tomatoes, apples, pears, blueberries, strawberries, bananas. Nothing out the usual there. I only got the 1 loaf of bread because over Christmas and New Year's, like frozen loaf, frozen bit of bread, frozen sticks up the back there. So we're going to try and eat through the bread that's in the freezer. I grabbed oats because my kids have been loving porridge for breakfast, and so have I, and like we're out. This is usually full, like full, and it's out. So I go 2 packets of those. Oats are great though, particularly the quick oats. If you can't get hold of flour, I've got no idea what's out of stock at the moment, but if you can't get hold of flour or you don't want to go to the shops and you've got oats, you can do homemade porridge, you can make oat muffins with them, or if you blitz it in your NutriBullet or blender, you can turn it into like a flour, and then you could make bread, other muffins, pancakes. Kids won't notice. Very handy to have. This got me. Wasn't on sale. It's like $8.50 for a pack of 5 bubble tea. Lipton. Probably tastes nothing like the stuff I buy from those little stalls that you see at the shops. I love bubble tea. I'm hoping these taste good. My husband hates them, which is great because if these taste good, it's only me that's going to eat them. I hope it was worth it. If you have them, let me know. I am going to save this for one of my favorites videos and I'll give you my personal review. I'm 50-50 if I'm going to like them or not. I think it might be quite sugary compared to the store ones that make them. See how we go. Tacos, I usually just buy the taco shells. They didn't have the shells, they got me the kit. You guys know that it's cheaper to buy the shells by themselves, the taco seasoning by themselves, and then I just buy like the jar of salsa, and it actually works out a lot more cheaper than buying these kits. I didn't pay for the kit, I just paid for the tacos, and they've upgraded me to that kit there. You just saw the granola cluster crunchy oats that I've gotten. I love this one here. It is fruit free. I don't like the chewiness of dried fruit when I'm having breakfast cereals, but it's got some really nice, what have we got in here? Almonds, pecans, walnuts, honey, hint of vanilla. It's not sweet, it's really nice, really crunchy. I really like it. And then I haven't bought these for ages for my kids, so I thought I'd get them some tiny teddies again. Just over Christmas and New Year's, I've had treats and lollies and other things, so I was last like, okay. We're done with all that kind of stuff now. We can have tiny teddies every now and then for morning tea. So that is my grocery haul. It is not a big one. There was plenty more things that should have come in my order and didn't. I'm not going to worry about it. I am doing the opposite. I am decondensing my freezer, fridge and pantry because we're moving and I don't want to be stockpiling. If you are a stockpiler, I think that is fantastic. If you're a panic buyer, I have so much confusion over you right now, it's not funny. For the main fact, I need toilet paper. I need toilet paper and there's none. And I just don't think we've really thought through the past 2 years on things. We just go straight back to freak out mode hence why I have stopped watching the TV. I have stopped watching the figures and the numbers, and that might upset some people. That might annoy some people. I'm doing everything I can to stay healthy and my family healthy and C word free. But I'm finding by not watching the news, looking at figures, reading silly articles, news reports, I'm not getting as anxious and scared about what is happening. It's out there. I can't control it. I wish people could control what they do so that it doesn't affect other people, because some of this panic buying is affecting other people and it is scaring some people. I'm over the 2 years of case numbers and people and lockdowns and shutdowns and businesses. I have a girlfriend who runs a very, very successful beauty salon, and she said the other night they were supposed to have 12 people working, whatever the shifts were, between 6 and 9 p.m. or something, and she said they had one staff member because everyone was out of action. And it broke my heart to think that she might be closing her doors in the next couple of days because she has no staff to actually work. That was upsetting to hear. That is hard for small businesses, and I wish that was kind of more of a priority in some areas compared to just freaking everyone out with things. Please don't get mad at me if you do not agree with what I'm saying. This is technically a grocery haul. I'm getting way off topic. I think I done this last week as well. But anyway, I have a video coming out on Sunday around what my focus is going to be for 2022, and I'm not going to let things get in my way. There are some things in my control and there are some things out of my control. For example, I can make an order. If things don't arrive, that is not in my control. But I can sit down and I can plan out some meals, and that is in my control. I am going to film some what we eat for dinners in a week, just to show you beans on toast is totally fine. Coming up with random meals to decrease my pantry and freezer. So stay tuned for that. It's a bit of a random odd one. Not many tips today because it literally is a grocery haul, and I've got, you should see my house. I've got stuff everywhere. I've got people coming literally any minute now to grab these marketplace things. I need to get this stuff put away, edit the video, get it up, and get on with the rest of the day. I've got a few other things to run around before it's the weekend and before the next week starts, week 2 of 2022. I hope you've started 2022 well. This is my first grocery haul of 2022. I'm hoping it's a positive one for you. I'm hoping you're in the right headspace. I hope we can just get on with things. Someone's at the door. I'm gonna cut it there. We'll talk soon.